Very good morning. Welcome back ahead of a bumper weekend of sport, if there is no rain, and as we continue an incredible, actually, period of sport all round. Another exciting sporting weekend is upon us. We've got the US Open now well underway. Louis. We've got the FIFA Women's World Cup. It's continuing, lacking a bit of luster for us. We've got the biggest talking point, of course, Super Rugby. It's a do-or-die weekend. Which teams will be making the playoffs this weekend? Who will end up having to play the Crusaders? We will find out. Massive derby action on the way. We've got Katualo and Jeremy Harris, our 18.
Yeah.
Why do you say your name like that?
Because it's cool.
You got it.
Yes.
I was going to go with Kato. Kato, man. Guys, is this not the most frustrating time ever to be first of all, trying to decide what sport to watch is pretty tough, okay, who to follow, and to actually get some cricket. I can't watch another documentary on past performances of the Proteas from 1992, but
which wasn't good, by the way.
Yeah, I know. They came close, man. The rain again.
It was the
That's
rain.
when we didn't need the rain, and then it came. But guys, let's talk Super Rugby. It's mind-blowing to me that in the entire 23-year history of Super Rugby, considering how below par the South African franchises have been, that this is the first time any one of them could actually make it into the playoffs.
Yes, but there's so many results that need to go their way, though. I know the Stormers need to win. I think the Lions and the Bulls have to play a draw, which we've seen a lot of this year, so it might
this is
just
the only
happen.
year that I would say, okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Put it
we'll
on
talk
Super
that
Brew,
up.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think there are a bunch of other results that have to go their way as well for us to make it. But there is a chance. There is a chance. And we South Africans love a little chance, so let's hope they do it.
Oh, we'll cling to that, that little chance. Sharks, Stormers. Do you tend towards the Stormers looking at where they're playing?
Well, you know my
The
track
Sharks
record.
are awesome. It's beyond me to predict anymore.
My track record, Graham, is that as soon as I pick a team to win, that's the time that they lose. So who knows? Anything could happen.
Pick a draw. That's what I said last week.
Have you made a
Pick
point
a
on
draw.
Super Brew? Have you done on any of the fantasy leagues? Have
Watch
you
what he's
scored
doing
one?
because it's not going to work out.
Just do
Jerry
the
picked this
opposite. We know lots of injury woes within the Stormers camp. Not the right time to be losing some talismanic figures. How are you feeling about big derby, big one?
They've got some experience returning in the midfield. Dielende is back in the midfield. They've got a very useful standing skipper in Steven Kitsoff. So I mean, he's certainly made his presence felt. Certainly impressed me as a captain and a leader of the team. So at home, in front of the Newlands faithful, with that one game which they need to win. Maybe they can
Just
come away
see
with
how
a win.
non-committal he's being, just in case he
being
jinxes
deliberately
everything. Who would you say is the form South African team? Have we been able to decide this yet?
I was actually watching a bunch of stuff this week and pundits overseas saying that they think if the Lions were to make it into playoffs, they would be the most dangerous. So maybe they would peak at the right time. So, I don't know. But again, it's all open this year. I don't know.
No, you just don't want to end eighth. You just don't want to be...
just don't be the lucky loser.
You're going to be playing against the Crusaders, who are probably the winners of this year's tournament.
Probably.
They're looking
most probably.
Kind of beating them, but bumper roster of games coming up. Lest we forget, of course, the Bulls and Lions is another massive derby. But what we want here is no injuries. That's all I'm looking for, is 0 injuries and for players to be hitting form at the right time in lieu of the World Cup. Okay, so let's move over to the US Open that just kind of leapt on us.
Yeah, it was just there.
Wow, boom. And Louis is there at 5 under.
Yeah,
Dude.
one off the pace, looking really good. I mean, as you say, the Eagles, which don't come too often on that particular layout, it's a tricky layout, very narrow.
It's a Lynx. It almost feels like a Lynx 2.0. It is an unforgiving. I mean, look at that. Yo.
Oh, it's lovely. I mean, you'd put that on your carpet in your lounge any day.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's tricky. And,
It's like tiles, actually. Yeah.
And the greens are like glass. So quick.
So obviously, a couple of a lot of focus on Tiger Woods at the moment because we want to see him back in the mix. We want to see that. But who do you think is head and shoulders, looking at the year that we've seen thus far, who do you think can Louis go the distance?
Well, again, South Africans, we love our little chance, so let's go for it.
Bank it.
I don't know how Brooks Koepka is looking for you at this moment, though.
He's 4 off the pace at the moment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's sitting in with a shot, defending champion, as you say. And he's been in very, very good form. And, difficult to beat. Tiger, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's his normal look.
I was about to say, shame.
Yeah, he looks very sad. But
Give him a hug.
he's well placed. I mean, he's 5 off the pace, and that means nothing after the first round.
Just very quickly, I know there's so much to get through, and we'll delve into our cricket in a moment. FIFA Women's World Cup last night, Banyana.
So close.
Are they peaking? Is this the best we can expect from this Banyana, showing so much promise in the counter-attack? They really do look like they are solid moving forward, but shaky at the back.
But I honestly didn't know China was this good. So I think that's maybe new opponents. They don't know what to expect either. But they did well. And I think our expectations shouldn't be like they're going to win the World Cup. It was good against China. Maybe we've got a good chance against Germany. I hope, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
What an introduction to the World Cup. Spain, China, Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
Might as well throw the USA in there, and they can. Yeah.
Who's playing on Sunday against Chile? So let's see.
Guys, you've managed my expectations, so thank you so much. I'm actually feeling fairly positive about the weekend sport. You can let us know how you're feeling about the abundance, the plethora, the smorgasbord of sport that is coming your way. How you're feeling about the Cricket World Cup that is currently almost happening in the UK. We're going to delve into South Africa's next must-win fixture against Afghanistan. Manage expectations. We'll do that after the break.